Hi, you've clicked on the link on my participant information sheet, easy read version, and I'm going to read that out for you now. So, participant information sheet, easy read. What are the experiences of neurodivergent adults of a short-term, unstructured online peer support group? Who is doing the study? Me, Maurita Murphy. She is a student at the University of Exeter. She's also a psychotherapist with Cornwall Partnership NHS Foundation Trust. A psychotherapist is a person trained to help people with their emotional well-being using talking therapies. She's autistic and ADHD. Maurita wants to find out what autistic and ADHD people think about being part of an online group. Cornwall Partnership NHS Foundation Trust have sponsored Maurita to find out how attending an online group is experienced by autistic and ADHD people. Sponsoring means that they are helping Maurita. The University of Exeter is also supporting Maurita in doing the research. Maurita wants to invite you to the study. What does Maurita want to find out? Maurita wants to invite people who are autistic or ADHD or both to meet in an online group with 7 other people for 8 sessions. She wants to ask what they thought of it. What will I have to do if I take part in the study? If you agree to take part in the group, you'll be able to have a chat with Maurita before to ask any questions. You will meet with the other group members for 2 hours per week online and be able to talk about anything that you would like to. The group lasts for 8 weeks, and after the final session, Maurita will have a chat with you about how you found the group. The chat will be recorded. Do I have to take part in the study? You do not have to take part in the group if you do not want to. You can leave the group if you want to. If you do not want to take part, it will not change the care and support you get from talking therapies. You'll be asked to sign a form for your decision to take part. How will my information be used? In this research study, we will use information from you. We will only use information that we need for the research study. We will let very few people know your name or contact details, and only if they really need it for this study. This information will include your name, your email address, your age, your ethnic origin. People who do not need to know who you are will not be able to see your name or contact details. Your information will have a code number instead of a name, instead of your name. Everyone involved in this study will keep your data safe and secure. We will also follow all privacy rules. What you tell Maurita in the chat with her will be kept safe. What you tell her will not have your name on. None of your information will be shared with anyone helping with the research other than the person who explained the study to you until you give us informed consent. Informed consent means that you have told us that you know what we are asking you to do and are happy to take part in the study. After you give us consent, we will put your information on a computer owned by the NHS. We will also make sure you can't be identified from the data that is shared where possible. Another way to say this is that we will make sure that nobody knows it is about you. We will need to use information from you for this research project. This information will include your name and email address. People will use this information to do the research. People who do not need to know who you are will not be able to see your name or contact details. Your data will have a code number instead. Cornwall Partnership NHS Foundation Trust is the sponsor of this research, and Cornwall Partnership NHS Foundation Trust is responsible for looking after your information. We will not share your information related to this research project with any other organisations, and your data will not be shared outside the UK. What happens after I take part? When the study is over, we will keep some of the information so we can check the results. Maurita will use your information and what you tell her in the chat with her to tell others what she found in the study. Maurita will write a report and share what she found with people that are interested in this study. The report will not have your name in. Maurita will write the report in a way that no one can work out that you took part in the study. We will keep your study information for 5 years after the study has finished. The study information will then be fully anonymised and securely archived or destroyed. What are my choices about how my information is used? You can stop being part of the study at any time without giving a reason, but we will keep information about you that we already have. You have the right to ask us to access, remove, change or delete data we hold about you for the purposes of the study. You can also object to our processing of your data. We might not always be able to do this if it means we cannot use your data to do the research. If so, we will tell you why we cannot do this. Where can I find out more about how my information is used? You can find out more about how we use your information by asking one of the research team, by sending an email to maurita.murphy@nhs.net, or by ringing us on 07823 489 900, by emailing cpn-tr.info.gov@nhs.net, or writing to Cornwall Partnership NHS Foundation Trust, Information Governance Team, Suite 6, Carew House, Beacon Technology Park, Dunmere Road, Bodmin, PL31 2QN. You can find more information on the Health Research Authority website at www.hra.nhs.uk/information-about-patients. All these email addresses and websites are on the written version of the information sheet. If you want to know more about how we use your information, you can email Maurita at this address, maurita.murphy@nhs.net. You can also email Corday Smart, who is helping Maurita with the study. Her email address is c.a.smart2@exeter.ac.uk. If you are worried about anything, tell Maurita straight away. If you have any questions, please ask Maurita by emailing maurita.murphy@nhs.net. If you are unhappy about something, you can also talk to your PALS, that's the patient advice team, by phoning 01208 834 620. Thank you for looking at this information.